Hi there, welcome to another informal acting tip video. Thank you so much for your response and the encouraging things that you all said about my last one. I asked on my last one, the comment thread on my Facebook group, Dominic Meisner classes, if anybody had any ideas of things that they might want me to talk about. So I read through, and Zoe Cunningham, hello Zoe. Zoe asked me a question that I could cover would be, how do you get your partner's attention? So it's a good question, and I can probably answer this in a few different ways, but I'm going to focus on one thing to begin with. So those of you who know me know that I come from a Meisner technique background, and the main thing about the Meisner technique is to shift the attention off yourself and onto the other person. So if you're doing that, but the other person who you're working with isn't doing it to you, because you're going to be working with all kinds of people out there, and in Meisner class we kind of take it for granted that each person is going to shift the attention off themselves and that you'll have their attention. But what if you don't? So the main thing here, and the principles are clear in my classes anyway, and that is, in order to get somebody else's attention, you must very, very clearly have established your point of view about the moment, about them, about the moment that you're in, and making sure that your point of view about it, and I say in class, make a clear decision, just simply love or hate that thing that your partner is doing, that moment, and make it really clear to them what you feel, and make sure that make sure that your mission is to make sure that they get it. Do they get how you feel about what's happening in this moment? So whilst I'm doing this video, it's really difficult for me to know whether you get what I'm talking about. But I know that if I have a very clear point of view about what I'm saying, if I, let's say if I'm passionate, if I really love this note, I'm going to be more committed to making sure that you get it. Now, if I'm more committed to making sure that you guys who are watching this, that you get it, then the chances are that I might pique your interest a little bit. Maybe, in those last few seconds, maybe I piqued your interest just a little bit more than I did beforehand, because I was really cultivating my point of view, making sure my point of view was strong, and that my commitment to getting you to get my point of view was my priority. So that's something that you can practice. Think about looking at the person in front of you. Think about reading their behaviour. Thinking about listening to their tone. Think about really, really processing the words or the dialogue that they're communicating to you. And make sure that you are forging strong points of view about all of those things. And not just keeping them inside yourself, but demanding that the person in front of you really takes on board your perspective, your feelings, your thoughts about that moment. That should pique their interest. Alright, thanks very much for listening. As always, just give me some comments, some feedback, and any suggestions you have for future videos, let me know.